Just Alex Kirchner for an update on his next round of storms. See if we'll have anything like that tonight, Alex.
We might end up seeing a repeat of that hail event from earlier today. That's how the storms are trending right now when it comes to any kind of threats for our backyard. Severe storms remain possible, but it may take a couple more hours before they arrive, so we can continue to get a breather in between rounds of intense thunderstorm activity. And like I mentioned, hail may be the main threat out of anything rolling in. Tornadoes can't be ruled out, and I think the main risk area is west of I-39. So that I-39 corridor, kind of the dividing line between spots that may not see much of anything and areas that could see additional severe weather. Here's how things shape up on Exact Track radar. You can see that we have a cluster of storms moving out of Quincy towards Peoria. This is the spot we're watching closely for severe thunderstorm development. It may not get till I-80 until close to 7 o'clock, and that's why I think it's going to take at least an additional hour before these storms roll to the north. So far, no tornadoes with that, but there may be some damaging hail within these thunderstorms. We'll have to see if they're holding together because they're starting to fizzle out a little bit. Anything over Iowa looks to stay trending away from us, at least for the time being. We're still under a tornado watch, though, from Freeport and west. That's for, again, mainly that hail threat, but isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out through 10 p.m. We'll have to see if anything gets added on to the east of Freeport, but right now everything's holding steady as we await that area of storms to arrive. Future track a little ahead of the game, so we're not necessarily seeing much in eastern Iowa yet, but the general trend here is a lot of storms fire up over Iowa and may not necessarily move all the way in towards us as we go throughout late this evening, but you can see on Future Track by about 8 o'clock, that's the general timing here, I'm thinking, of when we could see those strong thunderstorms. After 8, they start to exit to the north. We then have a quiet night ahead up until we get to close to sunrise, because tomorrow we wake up to more strong storms and windy conditions. We could see gusts up to 45 miles per hour throughout the afternoon, so be ready for windy conditions and sunshine by then. Look at all the warmth that's heading towards us, but we have to deal with possibly one more round of thunderstorms in the early morning hours. Thankfully, the severe weather outlook, while we still have one, is a lot lower than the past several days, about a 1 to 2. So we may see some isolated severe storms around sunrise before they blow up closer to Chicago by the late morning hours. You can see here on Future Track that we have some strong storms possibly by about 5:36 in the morning. And then as we get close to 7 o'clock, they're all over towards Chicago, so if you're heading in that direction, watch out. But for us, then it's smooth sailing outside of those strong winds going into the afternoon. Warm tomorrow, we cool off a little bit into the end of the week. Lots of sunshine ahead. It'll be nice to have some quiet weather for a while. Starting to heat back up this holiday weekend with temperatures close to 70. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we may be into the 70s, if not, yes, possibly 80 degrees by the middle of next week. So considering how cold March was, maybe April's making up for it.
All right, looking forward to that sunshine, Alex. Thank you.